Hello, Pillars of Eternity. I have wanted to play this game for a while. I have played this game a few times, but I never got very far with it. Because it's a Baldur's Gate-ish game, and I'm not very good at them. But I do enjoy them. This is certainly better than Divinity Original Sin 1. Though admittedly less multiplayer-y. Storytime mode. Easy difficulty. Normal difficulty. Requires strategy and efficiency, but gives a few mistakes. Hard difficulty is veterans. Small requires micromanagement and optimization of stats. Path of the Damned. Enemies receive a bonus for most stats and encounters have more enemies. Warning, this option can't be changed in game. Is only intended for players who want the most punishing encounters. So, hopefully normal. Expert mode. Doubles the number of helper features in the game. Trial of Iron. 1 save file. No. Normal's good enough. Obsidian Entertainment presents Pillars of Eternity. Resolve affects concentration and the will and deflection defenses. It may also be used in conversations and scripted interactions when raw willpower, intensity, or charisma are involved.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead.
Oh, good.
You will go no further tonight.
I'm sure that's in no way a trap. You must gather your party before venturing forth. Alright, creation time. We've got male and female. Place of being society varies from culture to culture. Cultures like Aedira and the Dirawood place them at the forefront of military, politics, and heavy labor. Among the tribes of Narsitak, men perform many of the homesteading and organizational duties. In Ear Glenfath and Ixamitul, men and women have more fluid social roles. In all societies, there are exceptions to the rule, and men can be found in a wide variety of stations. A woman's role in Eora is largely dependent on where she is from. In the Aedira Empire, Valian republics, and the Dirawood, women occupy many domestic, educational, and organizational roles. They are primary hunters, soldiers, and leaders of the tribes of Narsitak. In Ear Glenfath and Ixamitul, women and men have more fluid social roles. I'll probably go for a dude man, bro. Humans, commonly called folk, are the most common race in the Dirawood, the Aedira Empire, Old Valia, and the Valian republics. Though not as large as the towering Ormoa, humans are known for their strength and willpower. The Ormeo. The mighty Ormeo are the largest of the Kith races and are commonly found in or near oceans. They're not truly aquatic, they have an affinity for water, and many of their civilizations, such as Reotae, are based on naval dominance. They are known for their unparalleled strength. Dwarves, by virtue of land covered and number of colonies settled, they are the most well-travelled race in the world. Nice. Very, very different to the usual dwarves. They are commonly found in the Dirawood, the Valian republics, and almost any colonized land. Dwarves are known for their great strength and tenacity, not their dexterity. Elves are the dominant race in Ear Glenfath and the white that wends and are extremely common in the Dirawood and Aedira. Elves are known for their speed and intelligence, as well as a commonly isolationist nature. Not so great with parties, then. Orlans. Orlans are the smallest of the Kith races, though many cultures don't consider them to be civilized at all. Oh, damn. Also notable for their large ears, two-toned skin, and hirsute bodies, Orlans are commonly found in Irglanfath, the Exometal Plains, and part of the Deerwood. They're known for their mental intensity and sharp senses. And the godlike. The godlike are children of the Kith, civilized races, who have been blessed with physical aspects associated with the gods, though some do not consider this a blessing. These aspects may take many forms and often come with mystical powers. Aberrant head shapes are typical, and godlikes are unable to wear protective headgear as it is near impossible to find anything that fits. Because of their unusual nature and their inability to reproduce, godlikes are often viewed with fear and wonder. It's like getting your own helmet from birth. I'm kind of tempted to go with an Orlan. I think I might just do that. Let's see. Can I click on these? Not really, no. Fine. I've never played a short race before. In pretty much any game, I usually go for either humans or elves. In this, I'd probably go for godlike usually, but nah, an Orlan. More perception, less might, more resolve. Hearth or wild? Whoa, damn, okay, that's super wild. Is that all hair? I think that's all hair. Oh my god. Hearth Orlans. Hearth Orlans are often found as slaves in Ria Dakeris and the Valian Republics. Wow. One of the treaty terms between the Deerwood and the people of Irglanfath was the liberation of Orlan slaves, and while this has been honoured, many Hearth Orlans continue to live in the Deerwood as indentured servants. Minor threat. When attacking any target that is also being targeted by a teammate, Hearth Orlans convert some of their hits into crits. So they get automatic rogue elements. Cool. Wild Orlans are the original Orlans who lived in the deepest forests and jungles between the tropics. Although they've only been significantly separated from Hearth Orlans for 1,000 years. 1,000 years? That's not only! A few genetic differences have appeared rapidly, most notably a lack of facial hair in the Hearth Orlan branch. Yeah. Wild Orlans are common in the deep reaches of Irglanfath. Unlike their Hearth Orlan brethren, they are not often seen in the Deerwood, Ridkaris, or the Valian Republics. Defiant resolved. After being subjected to a will attack, Wild Orlans temporarily gain a bonus to all defenses. Nice. I think we'll go for the ones that are slaves. Yes. Were slaves. Probably. So we could go for a rogue and double down on that sneak attack good times. Or we could hit out something a bit stronger. And go a bit nuts. When barbarians hit with melee attacks, they automatically make reduced damage attacks to all other enemies within a short distance of the target. Nice. Alla galla galla, where the fuck have I been? That's a good question. I have had a cold, and I've been really fucked up. So I didn't really want to stream with my cold, because having looked back on the recordings, I sound like shit, I looked like shit, and it was kind of a shit stream. I got close to beating Sans, though. Yeah, you knew I had a cold. Apart from that, I'm just trying not to feel, you know... I was starting to treat this like it was building up to some kind of job. It's not. Stream doesn't build up into jobs. Streaming is a lot like acting. If you get lucky, and you're determined and good, then you will get a job, possibly. But it's hard, man. So, barbarians get a free cleave, level 1. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all their defenses. Over the course of the game, the value of this bonus may shift based on the reputations Paladin gains relative to the behaviors that are preferred by his or her order. So, defenses. Chanters continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases. These are like bards. Passive effects help build a chanter's power until they can use an invocation. Okay. Priest. Standard priest. They can heal people. You can also burn undead. Yeah, okay. That's true, that's true. I just gotta keep at it. I just gotta keep on beating it down until until it does what I want it to be, or what I want it to do. Ciphers can directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. Use powers cost focus, which Ciphers build through their soul whip. Okay, so Psionics. That's what. Ranger, they get an animal. Meh. Druids turn into animals. Rogues get backstabs. I do want to know something kind of hilarious. Fighters continuously regen health. That is intriguing to me. Hey, there we go. Fuck now. Was that the whole time? Please don't tell me that was the whole time. No, you heard me say that I had a cold. Right? Fuck me. Yeah, so let's have a look over armor and weapons. So there's plate armor. Fuck yeah. It takes down recovery rather than any sort of dex problem. What was recovery? As the heavier armor correlates with speed penalties affecting action speed. Okay. Two. White Marsh. Leafair is high. Yeah. Plate will do. Plate's nice. Okay, so there's nothing I actually need for wearing plate. What about weapons? Despite the fact that any character can use any weapon, there are certain specializations. Characters can specialize in one of many categories and receive advantages such as improved accuracy. Archer, knight, noble, peasant, ruffian, soldier. Okay. Okay, let's say I want to go with a pike. Then I will need to go soldier. Okay. That isn't actually a class thing, that's just a background thing, I think. Alright, cool. That makes things pretty simple then. Wait, no, we're not huge. We're tiny. And well armored. What do I use? Actually, that sounds actually pretty cool. Or if it goes for something like a, what's an arquebus? It's a gun, isn't it? Oh, fuck yeah. Arbalest? What's an arbalest? Crossbow. Ah, okay. Okay, yeah, no, this is fun, Alright, let's get back into it. So... if we're gonna use a pike, then... there's not much point being a monk. A fighter... a rogue... but endurance is low. Alright, what's... 6 is very high. So 5. Are there any others with 6? 5. 4, 5, 6. Ha! Barbarians. Alright. I think we're going to take Barbarian. We're still going to dress up in extreme armor and with a single two-handed weapon. But Carnage sounds fun. Kind of sounds very fun. Oh, here we go. You'll just hover over it and that works. Accuracy. Accuracy is part of almost every attack. It influences how likely the attack is to affect the target. Accuracy is defined primarily by a character's class and level, but then some other stuff. There's a very high accuracy. Or are they all the same accuracy? No. Accuracy 30 is very high. 30, 20, 30. Ah, yeah, see. The fighter also has very high accuracy and deflection. Sort of average endurance, but the actual, like, fighting stats are very high. Ooh. That's pretty good, man. I'm still gonna go for the Barbarian though. Cleave just sounds too good. Next. Let's send a terrifying yell, fronting enemies in the area of effect, or... oh, it's both, okay. Frenzy. Sends a Barbarian into a frenzied state, gaining a might, constitution, and attack speed bonus, but causing a deflection penalty against incoming attacks. While the Barbarian's frenzy is active, his or her endurance and health are concealed. Ha! So that you could just drop without me being able to see. Alright, but that's a lot of really good shit. Might, constitution, and plus 33% attack speed. I will take it! Just bring all this down. Actually, really what the hell is doing. Alright. 2 might. Might represents a character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. During interactions, it can be useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. In combat, it contributes to both damage and healing, as well as a fortitude defense. Okay. So minus 24% damage and healing, minus 16 fortitude. Constitution is a combination of the character's overall health and stamina. Although it's not used much in interactions, it is sometimes checked to withstand pain or endure a physically taxing ordeal. In combat, it affects maximum health and endurance and contributes to the fortitude defense. Dexterity is an abstraction of character's hand-eye coordination, balance, and overall grace. In interaction, it can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions. In combat, it affects the character's action speed with all attacks, spells, and abilities, and contributes to the reflex defense. Okay. Perception represents a character's senses, as well as their instinctive ability to pick up on details. In interactions, it can be used to catch someone in a lie, make an observant comment about their appearance, or to know something happening in the background. In combat, it contributes to accuracy, the reflex defense, and gains a bonus to interrupt. What is interrupt? Interrupt determines how likely the damaging attack is to delay their opponent's current or next action. The roll uses an interrupt value from the attacker is then compared to the character's concentration. If the result is higher than the concentration, the target plays a hit reaction and their current action is delayed. The duration of the delay is determined by the interrupt's strength listed on the weapon or attack. An interrupt applied to a character already suffering from an interrupt with a longer duration will have no effect. Okay. Intellect represents characters' logic and reasoning capabilities. In interactions, it can be useful for deduction, sudden realizations, and problem solving. In combat, it contributes to will defense and influences duration and areas of effect for all abilities and talents. Recommended for Barbarian. Possibly for the area of effect and the duration. And Resolve reflects the character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness, and the emotional intensity they can project to others. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, and convincing performances. In combat, it helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to the will and deflection bonuses. Alright, so I want, first and foremost, might, and accuracy. Constitution is also good. I need Dex. I'm not really huge on Intellect or Resolve. I need Might, Con, Dex, Perception. Might, Con, Dex, Perception. I do need these up a little bit higher though. If we could just balance those out a bit, that would be good. Yeah. Nearly there. There we go. Now it's time to get those bonuses up. Get my will up a bit higher. And deflection will be good too. Might. Con. Dex. Yeah. Perception. No. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. They've got me crazy accurate. Crazy reflexive too. Might. Dex. Perception. And Intellect. And Resolve. Might. Con. Dex. No. Perception. Intellect. And Resolve. Might. Con. Dex. Yeah. Perception. Yeah. Might. Con. Dex. Perception. Intellect. Resolve. Might. Con. Dex. Perception. There we go. Alright, 14 Might for plus 12% damage and healing and plus 8 Fortitude. Constitution plus 5% Endurance and Health, plus 2 Fortitude. Dex plus 15% Action Speed, whoa, and plus 10 Reflex. Perception plus 27 Interrupt, plus 9 Accuracy, and plus 18 Reflex. Every time I stick someone with my pike, I intend for them to stop doing stuff. Intellect. Kind of shitty for area of effect, duration, and will. But I'm hoping minus 10% would be too huge. And Resolve is just flat. Cool. Now, where shall we come from? We are Orlan. Hearth Orlan. Often found as slaves in Rio de Keras, Durwood's neighbour to the north. Rio de Keras is a nation firmly rooted in its Eothasian faith, a fervour that took hold during the events of the Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of Eothas. The Valiant Republics are a mercantile power and former colony of a larger, more ancient nation, Old Valia. The Republics lie to the south of Deerwood and near Glen Fath, and are ruled by a duke elected by the Consuagli Ecija, a council of 14 dukes, including its 5 most prominent, the Duke Spells. Let's try Rio de Keras. Not there. Okay. So the Adir Empire. Deadfire Archipelago. The Occipital Plains. Old Valia was the crown jewel of the southern seas. Old Valia is now the crumbled remnants of an empire warring imagined nations. Counting many humans and dwarves among their ranks, the old Valian Empire countries are still forced to be reckoned with and are proud of their rich cultural heritage. Raltai. Ooh, shit. You can get a pike and the hour fan. Apparently. Dominated by the all-Mao nation of Raltai. The Gulf itself is host to a number of nations, both of them Ormua, Orlan, and Dwarven. Hey! As these countries are relatively young, they are some of the most advanced colonial settlements in the east. The Gulf is a land of riches and resources for those who can take them, though the entire coast is often pummeled by violent storms. The living lands and the white that wins. Is that longer? Yeah, it is longer. That's what I'm looking for eventually. Virtually no plant life grows in the white. It is home to many hardy species of dangerous animals that forage from the sea or prey upon each other to survive. I think going from Raltai. Yeah, from the actual people of aristocrats. Dissident. What was the main one? Soldier, was it? No, it's not that. Well, shit. Drifter. Hunter. Labourer. Mercenary. Who was this person before they took up the pike? Just went absolutely ballistic with it. Honestly, probably a slave or a dissident. Yeah, slave. They were a slave. They got out. Good times. Now what face we're going to go with here? That is cool and gross all at the same time. Goddamn godlikes. Can't be used at all! I kinda like that one. Doesn't really fit though. Alright, let's go all the way down to the end. Okay. Oh, there's like two of them? Oh, for God's sake. I mean, the helmeted one will be great eventually. Because we do eventually want to look like that. It's going to take a while. Alright, sure, why not? Kind of like the green. Yeah, I like the green. Skin tone. Ooh, cool. Yeah, kind of unhealthy looking, which is very, very racist, but that's okay. Good lord. My fashion knows no bounds. Kind of liking the darkest on him. Yeah. Whoa! I thought he had no facial hair. What the fuck? Okay. Yes. No. Yes. The mullet. Amazing. Like, that's just gonna be the one that we started with. Yep. There we go. Oh my god, the Fu Manchu looks amazing on him. Next.
Hey there.
Now I am the leader of the group. Stand together.
Keeping quiet.
Huh?
Now I am the leader of the group. A blade in the dark. Well,
I like it.
I've got this.
you're mine.
Let's keep quiet. Yes?
Watch and learn. Let's go. Well, I've got this.
You're mine!
Now I am the leader of the group.
Now I am the leader of the group. What shall we name this shot, so? Kevin. All in names. Okay. It's actually more based on place than race. Makes sense. Different societies and all that. Ediran or Valian? Galvino. Yes! Galvino. Amsterdam. Yeah, sure. My name is Galvino Amsterdam. Journey to the Gilded Vale. Caravan Master Adima. The Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red moustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Oh, thank God. At last, the Caravan Master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot. Could be.
Oh.
There's a stinging beetle around here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
Right.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Odema tells his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfle, who carries an old, sun-bleached bow. Sparfle nods and slides a worn bow over his shoulder. Where would I find these berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
There's concern in his tone, but he does not elaborate. Your character's attributes, skills, class, race, culture, and sex may all open up options for you in dialogue. These options are not necessarily superior to the other responses, but give you a wider variety of choices to select from. Happiness. The manner in which someone responds to your choice depends on their individual personality and attitude. Sadly, we don't have any open ones. Oh well. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot.
No.
But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Got it. He scans over the travellers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armour-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. Oh, Death Punk. Yes, yes, I have. It is a sucky, sucky feeling. It'll be okay. That's all I've got, unfortunately. Yeah, that's generally all I got. Oh. That's how I feel right now because I fucking donated blood today, so I literally feel physically weak, says Death Punk. Right, yeah. That sucks. But, thank you, man. And congratulations on managing to get through it. That is a major, major help to someone in need. You won't know who it is. I won't know who it is. The only person who'll know what it is them, and they'll randomly thank some random person who donated blood enough to actually live off of. Fourth time! Damn, son! That's really good of you.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up in her own time.
He needs to find some spring berries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
Yeah.
No promises.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country.
Yeah.
Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Bewick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Bewick's super special tornadoes. They are soul-naders. Just tornadoes made of souls just twisting around and around and around. They suck this whole right out of it. I was doing for the Subway sandwiches. I hope they give you a lolly afterwards. If they don't give you a lolly, you're getting ripped off.
Get going before you keel over.
You really shit. Alright, let's put us in a line. Let's make a custom formation. And drag you back a step. There we go. So I'll take the forefront. Now, my inventory. We've got a spear, which is one-handed, and a dagger. Now, I don't know what it's like with... two-handed weapons. We'll see. Pills of Eternity, two-handed weapons. 2 bags of cheese, it's a can of Coke and a Subway sandwich? Mmm! That's almost the amount worth the blood that you canned off. 2-weapon fighting. 2-weapon style is a talent in Pills of Eternity. Applies to all dual-wielding weapons, including attacks with bare hands. Increases the character's attack speed while using a weapon in each hand. Oh. What? Oh. That's it? Two-weapon style increases attack speed by 20%. Yeah. 4 talent, 20% graze. Yeah. Back down. Alright, what have we got around the area? You hold tab, you can have a look at the stuff that's around. Everyone that's called Caravaner is just a rando. We'll talk to them. Caravan life doesn't agree with you, does it? You look as raw as that merchant, hold on. Most people you encounter in the world are unimportant. The important people should have different names. Yeah, there we go. As for like stealing shit, I need that lockpick. I don't need that clothing though. That's fine. Let's save the game here. Oh yeah, oh god. Yeah man, it is a rough experience to go through. I have not gone through it myself. So thank you. If we have one mechanic here... No, we have 0 mechanics, and so we need 3 lockpicks. Just to open the same thing. Keeping an eye out. Not gonna steal shit.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Sure. You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches his cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Sure. Let's have a look. Stalls, blah, 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 blah. Pike. That's the one I'm looking for. Two-handed. Fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes. Oh, I have enough too. Nice. And then... Brigadinum? 300 CP. Won't get that. Let's sell off the dagger that I have. Buy some lockpicks too. Oops. You too many lockpicks. Perfect. Pike! Yeah, that's more bloody like it.
Something else you need?
Sell off that. There we go. No such thing as an unhealthy amount of poetry. If you write it, it's worth it.
I'll see it
Oh,
done.
still can't open that. Oh well. I'm sure it's nothing hugely important anyway. Let's go look for some berries! Berries. The fallen tree doesn't budge. Sap oozes from the jagged wound in its trunk.
Not looking forward to trying to lift that thing tomorrow.
Yeah, me neither. Party AI is active. Good. Ooh, horses. Hi, horses. Hello. Hi. So this isn't the other game where I can actually talk to horses. Scrape some moss off the wall and save it for later. Oh, what the? Crafting? Ah, it's crafting. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Potions. Cool. Oh, that's a really intense system there. Scroll of Maelstrom. Ooh. Can we get, like, Fireball? Yes! Scroll of Fireball. Needs Burned Lady, Garnets, Primal Wind, and 255 copper. Awesome! Let's get some magic going. Ooh. Explosion is key. Yeah, okay. Use your map. There we go. Hello.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Oh, you're the hunter. Jesus. Okay. You're a lot more
Let's check by
gruff
the
than I
outcroppings.
thought. Oh, fuck! Alright. We found a young wolf. We've got Frenzy and Second Wind, both per encounter. Second Wind gives me health back. Frenzy sends a barbarian to a frenzied state, granting a might, constitution, and attack speed bonus because of the deflection penalty against incoming attacks. Go nuts! Knock down, shoves an enemy with enormous force, making them prone, causing additional damage. Cool.
Hmm?
Roar! And attack. I'm gonna have to change the auto polls, I think. Combat start, yeah, that's a good one. Stop party movement, that's also a good one. Character attack, character hits, character death, yeah. Character damaged, low endurance, low health, weapon ineffective, extraordinary defense, hidden object, party member finishes ability. Ooh, slow mode, cool. And then combat time. Okay. I'll save. What did you got? Oh, I can just skin it. I'm sure. Yeah, you seem like an accomplished skinnerer.
As you wish.
What you need?
Come on.
This is it.
Oh shit! Springberries! Woo! That was easy. So, what's a slave doing in the free Palatinate of Drillwood? I'm guessing those marks on your back didn't come from loving caresses. I used to work on a large... No, he was an indentured servant. Yes, that's what we became after becoming slaves. Yeah? How's it became here? We were liberated by an invading army. There was time for you to move on. For me, that's about every week. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Redrick's offer. Who makes the girl think? I'll give him that. You need to settle like the rest of the lot. No, I'm just passing through. That's usually the case for the big city, just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? No, I need to continue on to the city, so where that takes me. Closest one is Defiance Bay, the capital. A few days out. Got its nice places and its not so nice places, same as any city. But the duck is a good man, as I hear it. The duck is a good man. The man is a good duck! Anyway, I'm wasting time here. O'Dear will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. No, tell me about yourself. Come on, tell me about yourself. Oh, I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons, long walks on the beach. Find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rautay and another in Adir. My sister in Gilded Vale, she's all in the real homebody. So why are you here? I got that idea, yes, Deathpunk. How have things been progressing on that front? Tell me. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing guide work in Nixmittel, but I'd do anything to see her. She's a much better woman than me, so I'm here, and we'll see. And tell me about Deerwood. Not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Ah, I see. So she doesn't actually want to be with you. Well, that's unfortunate. That feeling of need will pass in time. Yeah, I know. She's going to be on your mind for a long time, unfortunately. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. The stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you some water. Sweet. The path winds the Renera Canyon back the way you came.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Yeah. Grooves in the road mark the passage of hundreds of caravans. Jesus. We are not the first to come this way. We are the first to be trapped. Hey, there's a burned lady. We're one step closer to getting a scroll of fireball. Ah. Well, in that case, you should get the information from the source. Ask her yourself. Fair enough. Travelers, maybe. Or looters. Or bandits. Band sign any way you put it. I'll take his lockpicks. The corpse is cold to the touch, and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. A dark, crusted bloodstain besmirches its simple linen clothing. Ew.
What a surprise. Sparfell went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
I've got a bad feeling about this. So the game. You crouch at the riverbank. The riverbank? The river. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kaliska waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. It is that bad. It's gross. Yeah. It's stinky. I don't like stinky corpses. I don't like nice clean corpses. No. No. Oh dear. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, there is a stranger to his gait, his stride wobbly as he moves toward you with laboured breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Incoming!
Ambush!
Time to get crazy! Knock down the one behind us, will you?
What is it?
Whoop! Stab. 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 Yes, accuracy at its finest.
As you wish.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Yeah, maybe I should have updated my attacker's bow. And should have taken his money. Don't have time to ruffle through pockets. Come on, let's go! Move, move, move. Fucking up this way. Double time it, come on. Ah, shit. Attack!
Well,
Go! Ooh, she is... Wait, what the fuck? What's happening to my health? Oh, no, I can't tell what my health is because I'm enraged. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Knock down this motherfucker! Nice. Oh, 33% chance of hitting? Is that true? Shit. Well, he's flanked, so he's fucked. Stab! Attack! Attack! Kill! Yes. Nice.
as you
Keep on going.
Yes.
Oh my god, everyone's dead. Okay, okay. Before we move, we kept a giant pile of trash in a little nook on the side of our house. Not to go in there once a week and get it all out. I'm saying month's worth of trash on the floor would... Ah! Yes! A corpse is bad. That is worse. What the fuck? I'd just take a flamethrower at that point. Just... Ah! No! I don't like... Do not like... Maggots are the worst. Because when I was young, I went to this... My parents and I went to this cool police investigation thing. But then, after doing the investigation, putting the maggots of time of death and dating, they then showed a video of a dead rat being eaten by maggots on a time-lapse, a quick time-lapse. Oh my god, it was horrifying. It just, they swarmed over it and devoured it, and, you know, and they left bones, and it was gross! So I don't do well with maggots. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travellers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Calliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapour. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognise as Hirdan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I don't know what they did, but I didn't have anything to do with it. Ignorance spares no absolution. You now have one rank in a disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality through the world. Having similarly nasty reputations will be favoured by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Pillars of Eternity, but if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favoured with their deity and order, respectively. For the main character, their dispositions will modify the effects of holy radiance and faith and conviction. Ignorance bears no absolution. I've seen your group's purpose. You are trespassers and plunderers all, and we will see this outrage avenged. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They're made to kill us all. Only a fool attacks a weak enemy while a stronger one yet lives. Yet. He shoves Hirdan towards you. As he does so, the man rakes his blade against Hirdan's torso. Hirdan screams and stumbles forward, a white gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Well, I mean, he's not dead yet, so that's good. He does have bruised ribs. Huh. You just got bruising? Well, you're cruising for it. Yeah, simple that. Enrage! Go knock down this motherfucker. And you, what do you do? Blinding Strike. A dirty attack that makes the opponent unable to see. Inflicts extra damage and blinds the target. Who are you? First level rogue. Okay then. Blinding Strike on the leader.
Yes.
Oh, okay then. Or not. Blinding Strike on the hunter. There you go. Beautiful. Yeah, keep stabbing in the back since he seems to be a bit preoccupied. Stab, stab, kill. Alright, this is too easy. Hard. And menu, save game. Yeah, no worries. Okay, can't save in combat. Well, fine! The enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breathing comes in wheezing, fitful grasps. He looks not at you, but the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. The gods are just. I'm ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated across a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bow, a demon's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Oh shit! It's Samuk! It's a Soulnado! And it's gonna fuck us up. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With the last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hirdan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hirdan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hirdan lashes out against his raged assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. Despite the wind, from your position, if you would throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hirdan loose. Lurching to his feet, Hirdan clambers up the face of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. You hold just long enough for Hirdan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. Woohoo! There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Woo! So, I'm pretty sure Hirdan's able to die there.
Was that?
Thankfully, I managed to save him by throwing my spear into him. Not into Hirdan, it was attacker.
I'll be awake. Had to be.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
Sweet. Okay. 1233 experience, 1725 experience. Fuck yeah. I now have a strange illness. Oh, I always have a strange illness. Okay, I better make that tea. Oh god, I look a lot more green than I remember. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Hunting bow? I suppose, like, you want a hunting bow? Oh, take that, thank you. Yeah, I suppose that's fine. Actually, no. Give me that. Top.
Of course.
I suppose I need arrows. I hope I don't need arrows. I probably need arrows. A lower level of the ruins has been blocked off by fallen rubble. Okay. What the hell? Are there like skeletons in there? Oh, there's weapons and stuff in there. Odd. Kind of gross. Ah yes, party setup. Let's get you back here. Perfect.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Who attacked us? Glanfathans. These would be the hut dwellers that Dima warned you about. Look to be fangs of Galawain, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin, looking for fights with colonists. Poor Dima. I think he half expected this once we lost the main road. The Glanfathans said we trespassed in the ruins. I don't believe that. Odema would never allow it. But as much as the fangs are hotheads, Glanfathans don't attack without being provoked. They saw something and got the wrong idea, or... Oh, there's looters in here with us. That's not something we need right now. What about everyone else in the caravan? The wheels got hold of them now. God's granted better luck in their next lives. What happened out there? What the hell was a Beorwick? Windstorm. But can't they only get in near Glanfath? Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. Glanfathan word is Beorwick. To them, it's the god's way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours? Let's get going. It takes a step forward and his knee buckles. Before anyone can catch him, he stumbles to the ground, his cheek striking the time-worn cobbles. On unsteady legs, he claws his way up the wall and back to his feet. His stance is shaky, like a sailor walking on land after a time at sea.
Could we maybe stay here and rest a few hours? I've lost some blood. Seems quiet off to the left. Might be a place to rest there.
I hate to say this, but we can't afford to stay put. Those Glonfathans were riled about something. Could be we got company in here. Looters will be armed and ready to kill, and there's probably a lot of them. We can't be caught sleeping in their beds.
Please, I just need to lie down for a while. Then we can move as fast as you want.
Maybe you didn't hear me. We are gonna die in here if we don't get moving and get this place figured out before the looters come back. We've either got to find the exit or a damn good place to hide.
We've got to take the risk and let him rest. We need all three of us at full strength.
This will be the end of us. No offense, but there's people out there I'd much rather die for.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Someone else has been here. We should move.
now we're fine. What have they got in here? Camping supplies. Yes, thank you. You already have the maximum amount of camping supplies. Well, fuck you. Take the torch. Take the shield for him, just in case. We'll just take everything. Rest. Hey! Choose a camping bonus. Heal multiplier. 20% healing received. Damage reduction. Yeah, I think I'll take heal multiplier on you and damage reduction on you, and we can rest. Ooh, very pretty. Oh, and she's gone. Edan stretches as he wakes, gingerly probing the gash across his stomach. The flesh has begun to knit together.
By the gods, that's better. I think I'm ready to find a way out.
He sits up quickly and looks around the chamber. She really did leave us. She won't get far unless... He crawls to his knees and begins rummaging through the equipment with mounting desperation. You have lost an item. The full water skin.
Damn her. She took all our water.
If we hurry, maybe we can catch her. Oh yeah, and grab some more chemical supplies, of course. And save the game. True, yes, good. Very important. Save. Okay. We are on hard difficulty, yes, yes. Suited for Infinity Engine veterans who are looking for a challenge. Survival requires micromanagement and optimization of stats through items, skills, and abilities. Yeah, I'm okay with that, I think. So got Blinding Strike, Second Wind. Cool. Well, let's have a chat with him, eh?
This trip could have gone better.
Okay, that's a good chat. We'll go this way first. Ooh, hello. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zorip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Raise your hands and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. It's okay. I won't hurt you. No, I don't think you're hopeless romantic. I think everyone who gets... that sensation that they really like someone, especially if it is unrequited, gets that way. I got that way. I know a lot of friends have gotten that way. You're not alone in the feeling, so it's okay. I think you might be a romantic, but I don't think you're hopeless. Slowly back away. Alright, guess we're not going that way. Ooh. The Eastern Reach is a dangerous place full of lurking enemies and carefully concealed secrets. Enable scouting mode to move stealthily in search for hidden objects like traps and secret doors.
He won't see me
Hold
coming.
on.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols?
Well, they're certainly death, that's for sure. Jesus. Ooh.
Found
Ooh.
something.
Ooh. Oh my god, it's Kaliska! Oh my god, Kaliska, you idiot. Well, I'll take the full water skin, thanks. And the hammer and chisel, sure. The wolf hide, the torch, lockpicks. That's not as good as my armor, so no, we'll leave that on her. We'll take the weapons too.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
I know that you feel like one, but I don't think you will.
Found something.
You'll just have to trust me. Or not. You should definitely trust me. I'm very trustworthy, don't you think?
Pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
The roundish? What? Fire godlike gets special things. Ooh. The symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. I have a torch. Switch. Switch. How do I easily switch? Controls. Oh, there isn't one. Do you use X for anything? Yes, cancel action. Well, I'm going to use it for this instead. Okay. Use the torch. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier, winding their way upwards. Oh. 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 Ah! That did nothing. Ooh. This mural must be ancient, yet the colours are still bright and vivid. It shows a procession of Engwithans from all Kith races: Olmar, Orlan, Dwarf, and Human. They walk among pillars similar to the ones that span this chamber, each one topped with a flame. Cool! Can't lit these ones? No. Uh-oh. I wouldn't say stupid. But I would say, at the moment, futile. As, unfortunately, despite your own feelings, she wants to be with someone else. Attack! Oh, shit, right, I've got a bow. Oh, shit, I'm actually pretty good. No, it's not basically stupid. I felt the same way when I was younger. I've had friends that felt the same way when they were younger.
So much for you.
It's just how it works out. Do you not... Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go. Now you're using your weapons. Bloody hell, dude. Okay. Use plasma. No, thank you. This guy has got a Pollux. Sweet. Yep.
As you wish.
What's that muck on the wall?
Viscous and oily, this muck clings to anything it touches. A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and boulders in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. I'll clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it is chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty, a gem fills the other. Huh. Okay. So we need a gem. Okay. I feel like...
Be quiet.
Should be something here? No? Okay. I need to go find a gem. Probably not amongst the oozes, right? Right, okay. Goddamn gross things. Down bottom right next. Ooh, hello. Are you just a corpse? No, no, impeccable. Ah, it's got a crossbow! And a tattered journal. This small folio is torn in several places, and blood is soaked into several of the sheets. How one last entry is still illegible, however. I can't believe my luck. A few rounds of dice, and I've got my hands on a genuine Ingwithan artifact. The fellow who had it said it was pretty nothing as far as he's concerned. He's not willing to go digging in some ruins, but if he's right about this gem leading to a hidden treasure, then that's worth sneaking past a few painted elves. I'll head to Scarlet's List in the morning. Then it's just a matter of finding this relief he was talking about. Ah, fuck yeah! Ingwithan relief gem! And that's it. Back we go! What's it like? Yeah, fast mode. Slow mode. Fast mode! Slow mode. Fast mode. Slow mode. Fast mode. Okay. That's the gem. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives away. What the fuck? Hey! Woo! Speaking of which, let's get a crossbow on mine, and you can take this bow. Alright, and then swap.
What is it?
Hey, Faithful! Hey, man. What you been up to today?
Kill them all. Kill them all.
You can swap out your daggers. Ooh, Jesus. And it's... Anything good in it apart from ooze? Hell no, it's just ooze. It's all ooze, baby. What about in here? Ooh. A minor cloak of protection. Yes. An amethyst and an Aedra. An organic material crystalline in structure but shell-like in substance. Aedra can be found growing up through the ground in veins in many parts of Eora. Ooh. Easy to carve and manipulate, is a favourite of jewelers as a semi-precious stone and is often cut more intricately and beautifully than other gems. It's an organic gem. Weird, but cool. Save. Oh yeah, and also the cloak should be on me. Yes. Yeah, what a badass! The best little short stack in the business. Fuck yeah. Let's keep on moving through. But we can find even more stuff. Like enemies! Fire!
How can I help?
And then, no, attack, switch. There we go. Stab, stab, stab. Hey. I really like how you don't actually need training in specific weapons. You can just grab stuff. Hey, Skulldugger meat. Nice, we'll take that. Hey, buddy. Give the Skulldugger meat to the creature. Yeah. Zorp's nostrils flare at the scent of fresh meat, and his eyes dart between you and the food. It creeps towards its prize, shoving the spear into your grip and snatching the meat with both hands at the last moment. Its gullet quivers as it devours the flesh in noisy chomps. Thanks, buddy. I'd like to get that pot now. Thank you. Take those lockpicks. Zorp continues to gnaw on knots of cartilage and tendon. He gave me a spear, too. Ah, it's a Zorp spear. Spears are not as long as their two-handed kin, pikes, but they are easier to maneuver and can be used with a shield. Even with a one-handed grip, spears can strike fierce blows with high accuracy. Cool.
What is it?
Oh, so pikes are even the high accuracy ones, too. Nice. Hatchet, don't need a hatchet. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. Bang, 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 bang. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts, but the process is more taxing than you expected. Sweat beads your forehead and your muscles begin to ache. Continue! After several long moments, you begin to see light on the other side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift, then tumble through, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass. Fuck yeah!
I could scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Alright.
Keeping an eye out.
Ooh.
What is it?
Maybe we can stand back here and open fire. Hey?
Kill them all!
Let's go specific range. Oh shit! I should have scattered up more! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, let's go. We're pretty strong when it comes to not getting killed. I'm really slow at attacking. Holy shit. No, that wasn't even attacking. That was just reloading. Oh my god. Please, my character. To be fair, the armor is slowing us down a lot. It'll only get worse from here. Well,
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm either.
that's a little bit late, my man. Oh, do you mean that? No, not that crack. That's not a crack. That's just a hole. Ooh, bestiary progress. Skulldugger whelp 100%. Oh, hey! Oh! Skulldugers are large mammalian creatures that dwell in caves in total or near total darkness. As a result, they have poor vision and rely on their sense of hearing to navigate and find prey. The protrusions and hairs on their ears allow them to detect airflow, which is key to telling direction in an underground environment. They communicate through screeches and clicks. They use this vocalization in the form of echolocation. They're communal creatures and will nest and raise young together. I did not just buy this. It's actually been in my Steam library for quite a while, but I never actually played it. Like, I played the tutorial part, like this part, 2 times, but always sort of gave up afterwards. I intend to keep on running this for a fair while. Mudvayne? Ooh. we haven't yet killed enough wolves or oozers to see their abilities. Endurance 44, accuracy 32, 39 damage. Nice. What is Mudvayne known for? Holy shit. DDs, equipment, locations, lore, tips. Jesus. Back content? NPCs with gold nameplates were designed by our backers. Interacting with them will allow you to experience each one's unique history. The tombstone icon indicates a memorial. These are personalized messages written by our backers. Many of them break the fourth wall, so players desiring complete immersion may wish to avoid clicking them. Fair enough. I do not know the band Mudvayne.
How can I help?
Stab the spiders. Stab the spiders. Hey. Hey. There we go. Oh.
Quiet.
Are these turned off? No. No, they have not. Woo-hoo. There we go. Oh, there's nothing over here, though. More spiders. No, don't let the road get hit. You're too kind of a man. Stab it! Stab it! Go nuts! Oh shit, it's actually killing the hell out of me. Ow! There we go.
As you wish.
Alright, time for... Oh, second wind is combat only. Okay. Well, that's problematic. Oh. Spider leg. No, I don't want a spider leg, thank you. Maybe I do. Maybe I'm the kind of person who picks up, like, bits and pieces of my kills. Especially if I can turn them into potions and scrolls. Yeah, right. Yeah. Alchemical pieces. Bats as large as chickens are strung in the web. Oh my god. Oh, and out of combat, my endurance recovers almost immediately. Handy. Bloodstone. Traditionally a dark stone, often a deep green. The presence of pockets of iron or red jasper resembling blood spatter give the stone its name as well as its value. Cool. Rapier? We'll give that to you. No! I need a melee weapon. Actually, fuck it, I'll just use a poleaxe. There we go. You can have this. Sweet!
Yes.
Urgh!
How can I help?
And yeah, you
As you
can...
wish.
Is Blinding Strike melee? No.
Well,
Cool. Nope. 4 figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adria and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colourless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out amongst them. A thick, grey beard frames a face otherwise hidden behind a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with 2 protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Oh! This looks good. Ooh! Okay, that just looks like a super weapon! Whoa! Holy shit! I noticed antagonist there just dodged the hell out. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different time, a different place. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Aedra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Aedra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus, much like the one you have just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions. Troubling questions. Question that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick grey beard in ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You're walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried, while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. Holy shit. Okay, so the rest of them also got turned into things, and our companion is dead. You awaken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. This is a sickness. It may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machines stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Hirdan a short distance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Level up! That is so goddamn cool. Mudvayne were a new metal. They're broken up now. They were known for wearing body paint. Yes! And they recorded a song for the Ghost Ship soundtrack and the Saw 3 soundtrack. Their song Dig was made to the most brutal scream of 2012 meme. Fucking nice, man. Sorry, here, Dan. I'll take your potion and your lockpicks and all the various weapons that you're carrying. Oops. But not your armor. That would be ridiculous. Oh god, I'm stripped naked. Whoopsie! Dear cap. Okay then. Hello, tortured person. How are you doing? You're not doing well. Okay, let's just keep on walking. I can hear and see the ghosts inside my head. Leveling up would be a good idea now. Hey, there we go. Skills. Cool. Stealth. Stealth allows characters of any class to attempt to avoid being seen or heard. It is used automatically when the character is in scouting mode. The higher the character's skill, the closer they can get to enemies before being detected. Athletics. Adventuring is tiring work. In addition to the hazards of Mortal Kombat, Adventurers have walls to climb, rivers to cross, and pits to leap over. Once per encounter, characters with athletics can use their second wind ability to recover lost endurance. A higher athletic score increases the effect of second wind. In conversations and scripted interactions, athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. Cool. Lore represents a character's accumulated miscellaneous knowledge and trivia, often of occult or esoteric topics. Outside of conversations and scripted interactions, lore is used to activate scrolls. Higher lore values allow the character to use higher-level scrolls. Mechanics. Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers, draining their resources and maiming or killing those who are unfortunate enough to trigger an unseen floor plate. The mechanics skill makes it easier to open locks and find and disable traps. Additionally, any character can use the mechanics skill to place traps of their own. Mechanics can be used to activate or disable a variety of machines. Okay. And survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. The first 6 ranks grant the following bonuses. Ooh. Damage reduction, received healing multiplier, bonus movement, accuracy bonus versus a creature type, increased consumable duration, and bonus damage versus flanked enemies. After the 6th rank, the previously earned bonuses become more powerful in the same order they were received. Survival can also be used in conversations and scripted interactions that involve wilderness challenges or specialized information about nature. Let's pick up lore. A couple mechanics. Oh, okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And instead of athletics, we're going to grab lore instead. There we go. Oh, yeah. We'll take Greater Frenzy, which is +2 might and +2 constitution. Accurate Carnage, +5 accuracy to Carnage. Okay. Or Barbaric Blow. The Barbarian deals a massive blow, causing additional crits and extra damage on crits. Carnage is not affected. So, single target, multi-target, or just better stats. Multi-target. Done. Thank you. I touched it and it died. Oh god, oh. Ew! I touched it. I shouldn't have touched it. I keep on touching them because I want the vessel dust. Oh god. Oh good, more torture scenes. Good. Great. This massive structure is formed of stone, adria, and copper, and covered in strange glyphs. The area around it vibrates with unusual energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Can we grab this? Yes, we can. Gotta get the fuck out! To the Valewood! It'll take you 6 hours to complete your journey. I haven't got another choice.
Let's sit our spoils down a while.
Oh, right, I'm really tired. Major fag. Can I rest here? Looks like I can. Save the game. And rest. Movement. Yeah, sure. Oh my god! Well, these are good dreams, aren't they? Alright. That's a good sign. Adamus weird. Let's have a run around. See what we can. Oh my god, I can see ghosts. I see dead people. Blood moss. Oh god, more ghosts. Raid. Ooh, hello. Oh, hello. Rage. Smack. And smack. Oh my god, it's pieced. It is chunked. Yeah, no, we take shit. Shattered pieces of a crate are strewn across the dirt along with a few muddy vegetables. Alright, fine. Also, how do I enchant stuff? Okay. Bits and pieces. About the same as building potions and whatnot. Cool. Doesn't look like I need skills for it, which is nice. Handy. Just do it. Do it. Location discovered. Bear Cave. Save the game. Don't tussle with the bear without knowing what you're doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, then save. Bear. Hi, bear. Hello, two bears. Big bear, young bear. Oh, God. The first swing beat the shit out of me. Ouch. When a party member is reduced to 0, they're fucked. Ugh. Yeah, I've died. Okay.
Of course.
Oh my god, no! Oh no, there's still two bears. Young bear and a regular bear. Okay. One. Kill. Okay, cool. Enrage. Now! Ah! Blech. Don't mess with the bears.
As you
We go out now. Oh my god. Down south. Down south. Ooh, Scroll of Tengerfoot, handy. Silver Loose, handy. Nice one, Kevin Smiles. Do I have a copy of this game? How do you mean? Do I have a spare copy? No. I've been playing this game. Damn thing. Come on.
Good day to you.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. Greetings. On your way south, is it? Don't get too many of your sort coming out this way. Meaning no offense. Suppose you headed for Defiance Bay? Wipes his brow, turning to face you. The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think. What's your hurry? I mean to follow my own advice. I came out here on a hunt, me and a friend of mine. Thought we'd brought a stag home, eat something other than bread for once. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing, and Pearly, he didn't make it. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Where did you find this bear? What happened to your friend? In a case, up that way. I wouldn't seek it out if I were you. It was a great brute of a beast. I'd hate to hear it took another life. In any case, we didn't see it coming. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. The bear will take what they will, I suppose. And this time, Gallowayne's favour fell upon the bear. Who are you? Name's Nonton. Born and raised in Gilded Vale. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. Poor bastard. Northwest to Guerin's Grasp, south to Gilded Vale. Would you like to play this game, Faithful? Is that what you're saying? Ooh, young wolf. Ow, ow, ow. That's fine. Enrage! Tonk! Okay. Oh wow, we actually are doing... Ow. Pretty decent damage against them all. Heal, please. Ow! Heal, please! Thank you.
Kill them all.
Dead. Smack. Oh, for God's sakes! Taken down by goddamn wolves! Maybe hard might be too hard, but maybe I should just get to actual place where it's safe instead.
As you wish.
Yeah, I just think that would be a better idea. Oops. Shit. River Reeds. Some good stuff. Mountain.
Greetings.
Okay. Let's get the hell out of here and get to the Gilded Vale. It will take you 8 hours to complete your journey from Balewood to Gilded Vale. Let's see. Time. About 15 more minutes, guys. Holy hell. Oh, that's one tree. It is a very special tree. Is a lot of dead people.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. I feel at home already!
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
No.
Are you absolutely certain?
Yes.
Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
Okay.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
So I see.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement.
Okay.
It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on within ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People try anything these days. Barath have mercy, we certainly have. Huh? Hello? Yep, thank you. Okay, guys. Lunch is actually ready, so I'm just going to finish off here. Maybe so. Like I said, it's best to stay away from those sorts of places. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's important that everyone in Gilded Vale understand our rules. Yes. You said something about Hollowborn and Widewind's legacy before. I forgot that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Deerwood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. I know. My grandma rang. Lol. I'll finish up once this conversation is done. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease. Some say they're a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. I've been feeling strange ever since a close call with a bivouac. Is there someone in town who could help?
Whatever
I don't want to ask this guy.
problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak.
Oh, great.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others.
Oh, how kind of you.
A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Oh, of course.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead,
Awesome.
you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Okay, bye!
Keep out of...
Oh, god damn it.
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Uh-oh.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's aid
Ah,
is
fuck's sake.
or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
Don't threaten me, little man. Yes! That's the line I want! It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Radric will tolerate no threats to his kin, or those who live upon his lands. Grief will not make him more docile. Does this affect the Lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn, or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I'll know more soon enough. Farewell. Joy. Alright, let's save the game there.